Well, I walked into an old bar. I ordered 2 whiskeys and another on the side. The barkeep, he looked at me, he said, "Well, you look like you had a rough day." And I said, "Yes. Yeah, I'm sure I've had worse, but I can't remember when." See, my day started much as they do. I was on the road early, I had a lot of miles to get through. I pulled into this old truck stop, a place I had been 100 times before. You know the kind of place, you see them on the highway full of truckers like myself. Families on their way to a vacation. Even sometimes a band in a broke down old van trying to get to the next gig. Well, as I was pulling in this particular day, I spied a beautiful 1979 cherry red Corvette. What a beautiful machine. T-top. Well, I had to get out and get me a better look. As I was staring at the car, the owner came up beside me and said, "Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she?" I looked at him, but he was not looking at that car. He was looking at this raven-haired girl that was coming out of the store. He just laughed and smiled and said, "Yeah, the car ain't bad either." He told me that him and that raven-haired girl, well, they were gonna be married real soon. Man, they were young. Couldn't be much more out of their teens. But I wished them luck, and I meant it. They sped out of that parking lot in a streak of cherry red. I went on inside and had me some food and some conversation. Then I was on the road again. Now, this was the worst part of my journey. Miles and miles of desolate back roads. Real lonely. But you know, it was the quickest way home. Well, I wasn't on the road long and I spied that raven-haired girl hitching a ride. So I pulled over and she climbed inside. I told her she was real lucky I was coming this way because there's a whole lot of nothing between here and there. She just smiled and nodded. I told her there's something wrong with that boy to leave her out on this road. She said she didn't blame him. Where he was going, she just couldn't follow. She said that she loved him. She knew that he loved her. I said, even if that is so, it's just not right for him to leave her out here with no way home. Sat in silence for a while and just listened to the radio. She spoke up and said, "Trucker, you gotta pull over. This is my stop." I said, "But there's absolutely nothing around here." She goes, "You gotta pull over. I gotta get out right here." So I pulled the truck to the side and she jumped out and she was gone. Well, I had to get out to see where she went because I tell you, there's absolutely nothing around. That's when I spied something in the dish. Something colored cherry red. I ran over to take a look at that old car and she was in rough shape. Well, that boy, he was behind the wheel, and he was still alive. So I called for help, and then I stayed with him until the paramedics arrived. As they were loading him into the ambulance, I heard the highway patrol yell out, "We got a body over here." I went over for a look, and it was a girl with the raven hair. Now they said she was thrown from the car when it rolled. She died instantly, I was told. So Barkeep, that's how I end up in your bar here today. So he poured 2 more whiskeys, a match and set. We toasted that raven-haired girl and that cherry red Corvette.